Oh,
Ooh.
oh.
Did Eric write it? Is it bad?
I didn't fucking write it. Fuck you. Because if I wrote it, then freaking Lincoln Hilton will fucking top me like 100 episodes later and make me feel like an asshole.
This is all I did all weekend. I just kept poking the bear.
Fucking dickhead. I know you are, bitch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to season 3 of the Chanaran podcast. My name is Josh. With me today, I have Mr. Eric Evenhuis, the spicy clown himself.
What's up, yo?
And, of course, the only person that actually knows how to work any of this shit but refuses to work for me, Matt Biggs.
I work for free, man.
Well, if you're good at a job, you never do it for free. Eric is a bagpiper and child scarer from Utah. As Matt is also a child scarer, but he plays drums instead.
He looks like he belongs to the Amish community.
Yeah, Matt is fresh from a barn raising, just down the street, where he just decided to cut the locks off and get rid of the flat hat for just one day. It's a lot of Amish jokes. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what you get when Andy's not in town. You're getting Amish jokes and child scares.
What you get when Andy's not in town is an intelligible episode, and that's what we're gonna go for today. I asked you two gentlemen on because you recently returned from the Pleasanton Highland Games in the aptly named Pleasanton, California.
Yes.
And I didn't get to go this year, and I didn't regret it because all my skin's still attached to my body and not burned off by UV rays.
Yeah, why do they call that place pleasant? Because it's not.
So
Maybe before global warming it was pleasant. Now it's not. Now it's hell on earth in September.
Yeah, to give some background to some of our listeners who aren't West Coast pipers like all of us, Pleasanton's kind of like the big deal. It's a big games. It's the most bands you'll see on the West Coast. It's the most 95-year-old American people frothing about in their costumes. I'm the chieftain of the Duchess of blah. And it's like, fuck you. Where am I supposed to play? Basically. So they do it well there. If they suck their own dicks any harder, they'd probably pop out of their asshole.
Interesting.
But there was some great contest, and it's great,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Great for bagpiping. Easily one of the better, I would say, band contest events on the West Coast, because sheer numbers. So many people come down. Higher grade bands come very often, and then some shitty bands come, like you guys.
Yeah, well, we were there. We did all right, but no, I mean, for us. It's our Super Bowl, right? It's our last of the season. There's tons of bands. You get some bands from Canada. I think this year we had one band from Canada. We had Portland Metro come up from Oregon. A lot of California bands, and I think we were the furthest out west. I don't remember. It seemed like everybody else was from California. But,
yeah, and it's a bit of a scoot. I think what a lot of people don't realize is just, America's really fucking big. And in between places, especially on the West Coast, there's a lot of nothing.
Absolutely.
And so if you're coming,
what the LA crowd say, it was like 8 hours from LA.
Yeah, 8 hours for them. Yep.
And that's
like 10. It was only 10 for us.
Yeah, when I used to drive up from Vegas, it would be about 9, I think. But like when I say nothing, I mean like you're literally like you ain't gonna see a fucking soul. Like you're driving through the middle of goddamn nowhere.
Yep, for sure.
And then you get to Pleasanton, which is a lovely town. You guys were asking me before we started recording. Oh, by the way, welcome to Chanaran Podcast. Follow, like, subscribe, check out Patreon, buy shirts, whatever, all that shit. But you guys were telling me before that you were like, oh my God, it's so fucking hot here. And, have you been to Pleasanton? And I used to go almost every year when I was a competitive grade 4 soloist, and I would be, traveling a lot for gigs. I would go to represent the Highland Games that I now run. So we'd put the tent up and hand out flyers to people like they're going to drive 9 hours to fucking Las Vegas to go to a Highland game. It was really more to get like vendors and bands.
Sure.
But, one of the things I always remember about that event is it is hotter than a devil's anus every year. And we would have our Las Vegas Highland Games tent up, and people would be like, you guys do a Highland Games in Las Vegas in April? Isn't it hot? It's like, it's fucking cooler than it is here right now.
For sure.
Like, it's 105 in Pleasanton.
That's crazy.
Like, you're getting murdered out there. And doing mass bands is even worse because it's very much, and I don't know if it's still this way because I haven't been since probably pre-COVID. it's one of those events where you do the mass bands and it takes about 2 hours. Like you're just fucking getting brutalized.
They actually, yeah, this year they actually cut it down. We had lesser bands, and we were all actually able to get into the shade for the first time in my ever going to Pleasanton. And they didn't do. I mean, they did some awards on Sunday, so I don't know, Matt. It was probably what, like 30 minutes max. It wasn't very long this year.
That's fantastic because it used to be like brutal.
Oh yeah, no, they would announce everything, like every winner of Highland Dancing, the fucking winner of the Shortbread Cookie Bake Off, the who could fucking peg whatever. I mean, it was crazy, right? I mean, there was no
the pegging champion,
the Scottish pegging champion. It never ended. Like it was just going and going, and then they'd bring out some guy who did a shitty rendition of Flower of Scotland.
His name's Colin Armstrong. You can just call him Colin.
Anyway, that's all gone. They actually do all that pregame now. So before we even marched into the arena, they did the all the other stuff that was kind of the prelude stuff. So it wasn't too much. I mean, for the most part, they only announced the drum majors, pipe bands. They didn't even announce like soloists of the games or any of that other stuff. So yeah, it was much better. I will give them that. But it's still, I mean, you're on a fucking horse track and you eat all the dust you can eat.
Yep.
But it was really good. It was, I mean, but attendance was way down this year. Probably a third of what I've normally seen.
Oh, wow.
Attendance in bands, attendance in just people coming in to go to the games. Vendors was way smaller than I've ever seen it. I didn't go around the clan tents. They seem about the same, but everybody else, everything was way down. I'm sure it was a combination of like heat, COVID still kind of lingering everybody's mind. $15 beers or whatever it was. It was it was insane, wasn't it? I think someone said they paid like $15 for beer. So yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I waited till the nighttime and I spent my $15 on 3 beers.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Smart.
I mean, they did give us, now they went back to the tradition of giving us beer and water after the mass band is over. Water on Saturday, beers and water on Sunday. So that was pretty nice. But I didn't get a chance to get the line was too huge. So
yeah, I often wonder about that. And for me it's always kind of like double-edged because I'm thinking about it as a participant. I'm thinking about it as like a person just there to like, have some session, have a good time. And then I'm always thinking about it as an organizer too. And one of the things with the large California events that kind of baffles me is like the cost ratio. Like when I think about the amount of money it would take to use that kind of a venue, especially when like, realistically, when you get to those kinds of venues, as an event organizer, you're paying every single motherfucker that you see. So like the person that's on your t-shirt booth is probably a fairgrounds employee. The person that's doing your bars, that's probably a fairgrounds employee. Like we've sidestepped that and cut costs by having a lot of volunteers.
Sure. Well, we actually heard a rumor. Again, this is completely unsubstantiated. I have no idea.
But this is the right place for unsubstantiated rumors.
Right.
You're in the correct room.
We heard that the games was charging the vendors 10% of their take home.
That's
why they were so less of people there. I don't know if that's true or not. That was just a rumor that kind of floated around. It made sense to me because before they would pay like what, $500 or $1,000 to get their booth space, right? And now it's like they had to pay that plus they had to give like basically tithing on top of that, right? They had to pay 10% of whatever. Again, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I had heard.
Yeah, and that's not terribly strange. Like a lot of places, one of the things that used to blow my mind is when I'd book bands for our event and they'd be like, well, what percentage of our merch sales do you want? And I was like, none. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to have to stop on Sunday and like go over your books, man. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It'll cost me more to check in on it than it will then I'll pull in like, how about this? How about you sell a bunch of merch and you continue playing for the price that I pay you and we're copacetic. Right. Like, no worries.
Yeah. I mean, they made some changes too. I mean, they moved it. They used to have that big kind of like outdoor, not like an amphitheater. They used to do the dancing and stuff over there. They closed that off. And I think that was for like cost savings. Maybe they didn't get charged if they didn't use that for dancers. And then they put up a big giant tent over by the Sky Ride thing, and it takes you from one end of the park to the other. It was just,
I don't know that I've been there since the Sky Ride was a thing.
Yeah. So now they got it. You can jump on right there at the main gate.
It's like a fucking ski lift.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. And it'll take you from one end of the thing to the other. So you don't get, tired feet walking 70 miles, but
Yeah,
were
what's her
like-
name? Braithwaite timed it perfect. She was over the top when our grade 2 was playing and took some video from
yeah.
above the circle.
Oh wow, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, because it goes right over the competition circle. So, but yeah, it was really surreal seeing poor Sir Richard Parks sweating his ass off again in Pleasanton judging us.
Oh, Parksy came to judge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
So
that's cool as hell.
They had a star-studded crew. I mean, we had Ken Eller, Bob Worrell, Alan Bevan, Richard Parks, Jim Sim, who's been to everything this fucking year. God bless the man. Renee Casson.
He's one of the hardest working men in show business right now.
Dude, we've been to like 5 games, and he's been at every fucking game judging drums. So there must not be a big pool of people that are willing to judge in the West Coast just lately, but he's been everywhere.
It's one of those, do you want Jim Sim or Ed Best? Because that's all you get.
Well, and Ed Best showed up too. He was in plain clothes, and I almost didn't recognize him. So that was kind of weird.
We did have Johnny Fish. They got Johnny Fisher out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, it was really good. We got some really, I mean, the score sheets were nice. I mean, you got lots of awesome, so when we were playing for sheets, it was good. It was good sheets, actually.
So here's kind of how I see this episode playing out. Now that we're done with a lot of the pegging jokes.
Yes.
Oh, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started. I think
Duluth.
that because like for you guys and for me, a lot of the like West Coast band event and travel stuff, like we've done it a million times, and so I don't think it's as interesting to us. It's just kind of like a slog.
Right.
But for the other 3 people that listen to this episode, this podcast, because we got 3 of the 6 right here easily.
Sweet.
I think there's something to be said for just kind of like the experience, as a band. So like take us through that.
Can
hey,
you do a screen share?
I probably of course I can.
Not my screen. Just pull Facebook up. Go to Eric's Facebook page.
Oh God.
And find the vagrant that we picked up along the way.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure like I think like if you look at like the bands coming from like Northern Ireland to Scotland to the world and stuff, their biggest thing is they've got to ride the ferry over the day before or whatever, right? And maybe hire a coach to get over to the games, or they spend one night over there, right? Where for us, I mean, we got to pack everything, and we learned long ago not to eat at the games because you're going to get diarrhea, or you're going to wait. You're going to wait 7. Or you're going to wait 7 hours in line to get a fucking $15 gyro, right? Or a Scotch egg that's been cooking in somebody's ass for a week. I mean, it's just awful, right? So we have to bring all that with us. So we bring all of our food and all this other stuff. And there's the vagrant. So what?
It's not working on OBS, but I can definitely share it later.
So for us, a lot of people nowadays, because it's gotten a little bit cheaper to fly, a lot of people are flying over and renting cars or doing whatever. But the real team building, even though it's a pain in the ass to drive 11, 12 hours, we make all your P stops and food in there, but that's your team building, right? So they try to mix this up so that we're all in different vans, and then we all just shoot the shit the whole ride over, and you get to learn everything about your bandmates that you could ever want or not want to know about. So
let's say emphasis on the not one.
So I mean, we've had some really deep philosophical things, and then sometimes it's just been straight up nothing but dirty talk for 12 hours. So I mean, it just depends on who you got in your crew.
My crew had Eric and Bethea in my van.
Oh, it was amazing.
You can guess.
It was amazing.
I can imagine how that went.
Yeah, it was amazing, and we were trying to tone it down because we had a really severely LDS woman with us.
Oh, she pieced the fuck out.
Yeah, she bailed us.
Wait, who? So was this a band member, or was this the vagrant?
Yeah, so she's in our lower grade, and she in our band, if you solo, but your band's not going, the band will pay for you to go to solo. So that's just always been in our it's always been on our thing. So if you want to go, like Bethea went up to Enumclaw with the grade 2 up in Seattle, even though our band wasn't competing, but she could go up there and compete. That's just kind of our way that we do things. And so Stephanie went with us, and we put her punch through a horror show for 12 hours one way. We tried to calm it down coming back, but it was because she didn't ride with us the rest of. Well, we gave her a bunch of crap too because she was supposed to go early to solo, so we got everybody up early to go solo, and then she rode with somebody else, and then we were ready to lynch her. So it was very fun. But no, I mean, but it's really cool, man. Just breaking bread with your freaking bandmates, on the road, and just trying to find anything to keep yourself awake for fucking 12 hours, right?
Yeah, the guys I feel bad for are the Pembroke guys. So we rehearse still on Thursday night, and then the Pembroke guys drive straight through from Thursday night into Friday morning because they've got to compete at like noon on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't want to play Pembroke either.
Well, I like being Pembroke, just not at fucking after a 12-hour drive with zero sleep, right?
McClellan Bagpipes by North Carolina artisan bagpipe maker Roddy McClellan from Eust in Scotland. They don't strive to be the biggest, fastest, or the cheapest. They do, however, meticulously craft a small number of warm and stable sounding instruments of heirloom quality. Roddy has followed this philosophy for over 30 years and continues to evolve with innovations like the Elevation Chanter, designed with North American bands in mind, providing a lower pitch, rich harmonics, and strong, clear projection. Elevation Chanters, along with chanter reeds from Adrian Melvin, provide a stable platform for a thick band sound without big oval holes. Check out bespokebagpipes.com for more information. McClellan Bagpipes, born in Scotland, made in the USA.
One of the things that I learn the more that I interact with people that play in the UK, and they talk about American players, and they're like, American players are fucking intense. Like, you guys, like, they're like, yeah, like, if we had to get up and like drive for 12 hours to go to a contest, we just fucking wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah,
and most people don't. I mean,
I was like, yeah, well, that's why we're so shit, because we're tired from driving all the way.
Oh, I'll tell you a crazy story. We went to Sacramento one year, which is still a good 10-hour drive for us.
Oh, yeah.
15 that trip.
And we went, and they're traditionally right in the middle of April.
I was probably there the same year that you're talking about. Was this the year they got rained out to tits?
No, it got
No, we
snowed
got stuck in Truckee for 5 hours.
So we had to turn around. We got halfway up Donner Pass. They said, all right, fuckers, you can't go over the top. So we had to turn around and drive like 15 minutes to get snow chains. Everybody had to have snow chains. We went over the Donner Pass, took the snow chains off. So that wasn't too bad. I mean, it's still 15-hour drive.
Also, historically, a place in Nevada that you don't want to get stuck.
Don't want to be stuck in the fucking snow, right? We're going to all be eating
Eric
each other, right?
started looking at me. I didn't know that I liked it. He was going to eat my leg or something. I don't know.
As long as he starts with the ass, it's okay.
A little bit of HP sauce will make it all go down right. So, but then it gets even better. We get down to Sacramento, and that fucking night, we got a couple of juvenile dipshits. It's like 2:00 in the morning, and they're burning popcorn and running through the hall. Sets off the fire alarm in the freaking hotel. So, of course, everybody's out there in either bathrobes or underwear. And what are we all holding? Our bagpipes. We don't give a fuck about the rest of our clothes.
Yeah, leave everything, take the instrument.
Everybody's outside holding our fucking bagpipes and our skivvies. Here comes the freaking Sacramento Fire Department, who've got a pipe band that's playing in that competition. And they're going in there trying to find out where the fire's coming from. Oh, we could have just kicked everybody's ass. So we had like 3 hours sleep tops. Jeez. We had to compete that day. Yeah, it was fucking awful.
Yeah, historically, we do better on Sunday.
Yes.
Well, that's because the load.
Yeah, well, that's why. It's because we play like we're hungover on Saturday, and then everybody else plays like they're hungover on Sunday. Kind of evens it out.
Yeah, see, the trick that I use is I'm just hungover every day.
Well, there you go.
Then I'm.
It's always the same. Then you're even, right?
Yeah, nice even keel. Like, this is the hand I shoot with.
Yeah, that is, and that's the stuff you get from. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a trip to Pleasanton that doesn't have some shit that's just funny or crazy or wild, right? And so that's kind of, I think, half the appeal of going there. I mean, other than playing against a million other really good bands, is just the fun. We always have stories, and we get put up in a really nice hotel in Dublin, which is just outside of Livermore, which is just outside of Pleasanton.
Yeah, for our non-West Coast audience, if you threw a rock really fucking hard, you could hit any three of those towns.
Any of those towns, yeah, exactly. And we've been staying there historically for almost the whole time.
Much like Northern Ireland, they're all about a half hour away.
Were you there the year Were you there the year the Mall Cop kicked us out, Eric?
Oh yeah. So we used to flash because it was kind of a cool thing. We would usually flash the night we pulled into the town, right there, either in the parking lot of the hotel or just to the side or whatever. So
do the people know what flash means? Because flash means something else to some people.
Yeah, we all take off our clothes and we show each other our bombs, make sure
they're all just hanging some moose knuckle and being like, here's how it goes.
So for us, a flash means we get together and we play for about 30, 40 minutes to let our pipes and I'm not sure about the drums so much, but the pipes need to kind of acclimate to whatever, because us in Utah, we're coming down from about 5,000 feet and coming down to damn near sea level. So with the heat,
and we're coming from 2% humidity to whatever wet areas,
80% humidity.
Right? So we can't shock our pipes too much by not playing them until the day of the contest. We're going to be chasing tone all day.
And
So
you're gonna split some fucking wood, man.
Exactly right. So we come out usually right after we unload. We check into our hotel. We grab our shit. We go to the flash, and then we play for a good 20, 30 minutes just to get not major tuning, but you want to get kind of close, see how everything's settling in, get an idea of how we're going to sound, and everything changes. I mean, everybody's drone reach changes. We have to do minor, either set them up, set them down because now they're tuning too high, tuning too low. So there's a whole, which I feel bad for like bands that come from like other places that aren't even used to playing there. It's got to be hard to chase that tone. It's super hot, super wet, whatever. But so we'll go do that. So we went to go flash this one time. We went to where it's in like it's weird. It's like in a corner, and then there's like a strip mall. So that strip mall, you can play right there, and there's a huge parking lot. So we were just going to go and flash there. We're like, fuck it, no one's going to care. It's a strip mall.
It's Friday night. It's 8 at night.
No one gives a fuck. So we get out there.
Who's going to cause a stink?
Fucking Paul Blart, fucking rental cop comes over and kicks us out of the flash. Says we're disturbing the Bed Bath and Beyond customers, whatever. Fuck you. And we weren't. People were loving it, and they kicked us out. So we got super gun shy and had to move down to a park where they play cricket. So we go and watch them play cricket.
Would have been like, excuse me, Mr. Mall Cop, but if you don't want to be in a bed, then in a bath, and then fucking beyond,
you just get away from us, right? Well, this year was kind of funny because weren't they had sold the building? It was empty, so we could have flashed there, but we didn't. Still,
we probably could have broke into the building and flashed inside.
Oh my god, that'd have been amazing, dude.
And you can see all of this flashing on the Utah Pipe Band's OnlyFans. Sorry, Wasatch, but
Wasatch and District.
No, go to the Utah Pipe Band.
Well, we always
They've got their own
it's
too.
so funny because I like will often refer to you guys as the Utah Band, forgetting that there's a official Utah Pipe Band.
Utah Pipe Band, yeah.
That's okay. We forget too.
No,
Because I'm like, well, really, there's only one that's good. So.
Right, we're the bastard child of that. We used to be part of Utah Pipe Band until we seceded from them. So
you seceded from
from Utah Pipe Band.
Joseph Brigham Young Pipe Band.
There's a whole story that I don't even know half of it. You'd have to get somebody that really was intimate with it. But
it's before my day, but we're basically Texas.
Before we basically became the Republic of Wasatch and District. We broke off.
There you go.
And so we've been trying to heal whatever caused that rift for years. Because there's a lot of us that are in the band that have no fucking clue what's going on, and we want to be friends with everyone. So it's kind of been my goal anyway to be that way. So
yeah, so going back to what you were talking about when it comes to acclimation, I think that's a thing that people fuck up a lot. Holy shit, there's Thea. Speaking of,
oh no, she exists.
Is she wonderful?
Allison in the YouTube chat on the live stream is saying, "Ooh, super wet sounds fun," and she posted it, and then Thea immediately showed up like she was summoned.
Oh, she's wearing a witch's hat, aren't you, Thea? Is that a witch's hat?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, how's Oktoberfest going there, Thea?
Prost.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Sorry for my tardiness.
My new day job is I'm throwing an Oktoberfest here.
Oh my God.
It's interesting. I got brought in a little late, but it's going to be probably 40,000 people.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, and they're like, well, and it's a friend of a friend, and then a really good friend of mine. She's like, hey, you looking for a gig? I was like, yeah, always. Like, I like money, and who doesn't? And they're like, well, we have this festival, and we need a little bit of extra muscle. And I was like, okay, cool. And, and you're kind of like the festival guy.
Which is what I'm sure you had that written down in your yearbook, right? You're going to be Josh the festival guy.
Yeah. That's most likely to run festivals until he tries to start his own shotgun. That was me. I put that in my yearbook. That was my what was it? What they used to call it? The senior superlatives, I think. Was that it?
Yeah, something like that, right? I think I wrote in mine I don't know how I got here.
So we're talking about the Pleasanton Games, Thea. How did it go?
Okay. It went pretty well. Our grade 4 did pretty well, which was nice.
We picked you up as a homeless person. That was awesome.
Play the outro music, guys, because that's about as much description as we need.
And that was Thea's.
It's a radio show.
Did Thea complete her bingo card? I guess is the question.
Oh
of the day.
yeah, we have to talk about
I
this.
don't-
So you
I
guys
don't think we
teased this in the
did.
beginning. You teased in the beginning that there was a bingo card. Was
So
it
we're
Pleasanton
we're-
specific?
Yeah, well, yes, but I mean, I think this applies to anything in California.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we didn't get them printed up, but we had a list that we used. I'll read you some of the lists. So one of the first ones is you got to have somebody in a leather vest. So we had the stripper Robin Hood. He was in a leather vest. Anybody carrying around swords with no need for a sword. Kilts on backwards. Anybody in full armor, which we did see people in full armor.
One every year.
Anybody wearing a cloak. Kilts and Birkenstocks.
Okay.
Anybody medieval reenacting.
Okay.
Bob Worrell. So that was kind of
That's
like
an
the
easy
free
one.
space.
That's a layup.
Uncle Seamus. So if he was, but we didn't see Uncle Seamus anywhere.
No shame bone.
No, I didn't see him. I don't think did anybody see him. He wasn't.
I didn't see him. I don't know if he was there or not.
With the VIP royalty. If anybody yelled out Velvet Piper, because that's Bethea's Instagram handle.
It's happened.
And we went.
Never have I been more tangentially famous in my life than when I walk around to games with Thea.
We went to Costa Mesa, and some random dude in a clan tent yelled out Velvet Piper, and we had to get our picture taken with him because she's fucking internet famous. Anyway, but nobody yelled that.
Is that also the tag for your OnlyFans, Thea, or is it different?
That's supposed to be kept a secret, but it's spelled a little differently.
It's you don't get paid if it's a secret.
Peter Piper.
Yeah, I'm here.
Right, there you go.
Here I am trying to keep my OnlyFans a secret, therefore making myself no money.
Exactly. It's only for her own entertainment.
Hold on a minute, really quick, Eric.
Yep.
I think one of them or one of the ideas was seeing somebody like poop in public.
Oh, that's
just
right.
being in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
you
I
know
don't think
public
We
saw
didn't
that.
see that.
Nobody
but
shit in
Samantha
public.
saw that for us in San Francisco.
I did see it.
Oh, there you go. I didn't get to see that. Sweet.
Sam's there too? Man, I'm
Sam's
missing
here.
out.
Get here.
Damn it. Another one, we were waiting for somebody to fall out of the sky ride. So anything, either a person or any type of object fall out of the sky ride.
Okay.
Anybody seeing anybody's balls, like sitting down somewhere with their legs spread and their nuts open.
I would have
Another
checked
good
that
one.
off as soon as I saw you. I know
Well,
you.
yeah,
the first thing you're going
right.
to do is show me your nuts.
Show them nuts. Exactly.
And you're going to be like,
mispronoun-
hey, Josh, I know you're just an EMT, but is this okay?
But here you go.
Is this rash
Does this-
supposed to be
Does
like
this
this?
look normal to you? I only shaved one side of my pubic
One's
hair off. The
purple
other-
and the other one isn't. Is that good
It's like-
or bad?
it's like torsion, right? I
Yeah.
wrapped it up with a rubber band.
I
Miss-
assume you
miss-
just reel them in when you have to wear a kilt.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I just do that thing in the theater where you tape your nutsack back so you look like you got a vag or whatever. Then,
Goodbye, horses.
Would you fuck me? I would fuck me. Mispronounced two names, which actually surprised me. They got some new announcer. I don't remember who he was, but he actually said all the two names correctly.
Yeah, they got somebody who knew how to read this year. It was
really
something different.
I'm desperately
Was it-
trying to get into MC jobs so I don't have to work as much.
Yeah,
And
no,
they said our band name right.
they said our
which was
band
nice.
name right. They said our
Oh,
tunes
yeah.
right.
Woosack.
And they weren't drinking heavily, so that was kind of unusual because normally, like, I mean, God, why did you give Andy a microphone at fucking Vegas? That was like the worst freaking shit. It's going crazy. One of the 6 sightings we got ran into by Brian.
Brian Schwartzberg.
Yeah.
Y'all sent me the picture.
Yeah, he was. It's cool. We hung out with him.
I
He
feel like
kicked-
we have to come up with more one of the 6 merch because, like, if you're in a pipe band, like, one of the reasons we did the Secret 6 hats is because if you're in a band, you got to wear your uniform during the day, right? So you need
Right.
something to, like, flag.
Sure.
So maybe
No, it was-
maybe just like butt plugs or something that, you know,
Oh my God.
something that doesn't
tails.
interfere with your band uniform.
Sweet.
Yeah, with the tail. We saw all sorts
Carton.
of furry tails.
Yeah, we did.
Dude, we see that all the time here, like Ren Fairs and Pirate Fest and stuff. It's fucking.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like okay. So it's like what a great way for me to know that you do butt stuff.
Exactly.
Now please leave.
Exactly. One of the guys that we didn't see is Tom the Viking. He's like this 7.5 foot tall old dude wearing like carpet remnants for like underwear, running around wearing a Viking helmet with a gallon tankard of ale. And he's been out in the sun so long, he looks like he's got was it fruit jerky for skin? Like really gross. Yeah, he wasn't there. We didn't see him. Nobody asked us what was under our kilt, so that didn't happen. Our pipe major, Andrew, he's very boomerish and he likes to say things that are very un-PC. So we have to like stop him before he says something that's going to get him in trouble. and then half-dressed pipe band people. So people that are wearing like the top and bottom of their stuff, but no kilt.
There was a lot of that.
And there was a lot of that going on, even in our own
Usually
band.
that's a big no-no for our band.
Yeah, normally you get flogged for that. So that was the beginner list. So
I distinctly remember a period where we, when we were in uniform, we wouldn't let drummers roll up their sleeves. Because drummers, the first thing they'll do is be like, I have to be in a drum uniform. Oh, I'm dying. And so
Correct.
we'd be like, hey, like we'd be halfway through an event and they'd be like, have their sleeves rolled up while they're practicing. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You ever wonder why you have no drummers?
And then,
That's why.
dude, we don't have any pipers either.
we
So
don't even have pipers. You're a kazoo show now.
yeah, it's currently an a cappella group and a podcast. That's all we got. But yeah, and I'd be like, what
Northwest
the fuck?
Passage.
Well, and it also helped because like they were kids. They're all like fucking 10 years younger than me. And so they'd be like, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Well, we're just running through some stuff. I'm like, roll your sleeves down, motherfucker. I'm like, what? I was like, you're in a uniform. You know what the term uniform means? It means we all look the same and we all look good.
I think Matt lets you guys get away with rolling up your sleeves, don't you? I don't think you've ever got yelled at for that.
Oh, I don't get yelled at.
Matt, I'm going to yell at you right now.
Motherfucker, roll your sleeves out.
Iron your fucking shirt, Matt, for fuck's sake, and keep your sleeves down, Matt.
God,
Did you know that I wear a vest so I don't have to iron my shirt?
Well, you still got parts that, is your vest a jacket? Because otherwise you still have sleeves and shit, bro.
Oh, no, I don't have sleeves. I roll those up.
Oh, snap.
He's abolished slavery.
Slavery. That's
No, like
proclamation
Costa
of
Mesa.
fucking shirts.
Like Costa Mesa or Queen Mary will wear them down. But as soon as it hits 65 degrees outside,
Yeah, I get shit from Fuckface, one of our drummers, all the time because he's like, "Look, Josh, I wore my sporin today and I did blah blah blah, and look, I'm in uniform." I'm like, do I need to suck your cock for doing the bare minimum? Like, yeah, you showed up.
He's been doing that. He's been at this for what, like 40 years?
You showed up to a gig dressed. Congratulations.
Way to go, bro.
Well done.
Yep, for sure.
Hey, Eric.
What's up, bro?
Where are your tables?
Motherfucker, stop it. Look, I'm gonna tell this story because it fucking pisses me off.
What's the table story?
So look, we got to Pleasanton, and the first thing you got to do is once we got to Flashing, we're like, okay, we're gonna go take our tents over, try to find us a primo spots because they kind of segregate you, right? They put you out by the athletic fields. We get there, and of course, we're the last motherfuckers to show up. So everybody's got their shit out in primo places. City of Angels has got the best spot. Everybody else is...
I forgot I'm supposed to message talk. I'm gonna send him a message, but continue your story.
But anyway, so they all
get the
got
spot by the dumpsters.
So we get the spot out by the fucking dumpsters and the athletic field, right? So I'm like, okay, if we have to do this, we didn't have any tables. So we're like, let's get some tables so we can put our pipes on the tables or do like lunch. So they have these 8-foot collapsible tables and chairs. Doesn't have anybody's fucking name on it. Just says Alameda County Fairgrounds. So we grab these 2 folding tables, put them out, expecting them to be there in the morning when we get there Saturday morning. Come back, fucking tables are gone. That just sets the fucking marine and me off. I want to kill everybody in there. So I'm trying to hunt down fucking tables. And these assholes, fucking Matt and his fucking gang of button pushers, I keep fucking screaming about the damn tables. And they're just, where's the table? Maybe they stole the tables. Maybe he stole the fucking tables.
Not what it is.
And I was just ready to start killing everybody there.
I even called Jeff Mann and got his approval on acquiring the tables.
Yeah, and it was bullshit. He's like,
is that the new resolution for the WSPA annual general meeting? Is the Eric Evenhuis table clause?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're pretty sure that the fucking Athletics stole it, right? We managed to get some other tables, but because where we put ourselves, because it was the only viable location to stage art, because we had to put up 9 tents.
Guys, this is such an easy solution. Anytime you're setting up for a Highland Games and you don't want someone to jack your shit, you spray paint dicks just on all of it. Nobody wants to be the dick table guy.
Well, but
It's
they
true.
weren't. Well, to be
Episode
fair,
title. Boom. Nobody wants to be the dick table guy.
No one wants to be the dick table guy. But
So
to be
yeah, you
fair,
just spray dicks on everything, and then they're gonna go up and be like, "Well, do I steal the table that is covered in spray painted dicks, or do I take the one right next to it from the clan who gives a fuck tent?"
I think if it wouldn't have been like already spray painted with the Alameda County Fairgrounds tags, we could have probably got away with it, but they weren't ours, so I didn't want to deface their stuff, and then we'll get a bad reputation for being taggers of 8-foot tables. And
You deface everybody else's stuff all the time, Eric.
that's only with my ass. Can't help it. But it was freaking crazy. So yeah, so then they kept pushing my buttons the whole fucking weekend, asking everybody about the tables. And so for me, I'm not sensitive. I was just wanting to get our tables back.
So guys, I think I've often thought about traveling around and like I want to do the Highland Games Grand Slam. I want to eventually have participated in every aspect of the Highland Games.
Sure.
I've been an organizer. I've been a competitor. I've been an entertainer. I've done clan tent. I have not done a vendor booth yet. I haven't done Highland athletics yet. But as far as clan tents are concerned, should we do one for the 6 where we travel around with a like chanter rant clan tent?
I mean, you might as well, right?
Clan
got
like
that.
fuck off, like what?
Well, here my thought process is, we can't obviously brand it as us because we're universally hated. So our application will be denied immediately if it says chanter rant on it. Also, by the way, I didn't get to see any of the Snapchats from this year's Worlds, but when we went in 2017, we had a Snapchat filter that we had dropped geotagged on the Glasgow green, and the geofencing was in the shape of a dick, and nobody noticed.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So I'm thinking if we got to do a clan tent, we obviously can't label it as the Chanarant clan tent.
I think you should have the Chanarant like family room
So
where
here's-
couches and a hangout spot.
Here's my thought. We put up a tent. It's a hangout spot. In order to blend in the clan and vendor area, we brand it as the Wu-Tang clan tent.
Oh, I like it. Well, they got that clan inebriated. All they do is drink and sell fucking shit like that.
I know
they
that.
make a
I know
lot of
them.
money,
I know
guys.
them well and dislike them just
But
as well as I know them.
But they make a lot of fucking money, whether you hate them
But
or like them.
yeah, I'm thinking we do the Wu-Tang clan tent. It's secretly a Chanarant tent.
I like it.
And I just got to get permission from Riza Sizza, old dirty bastard. Wait, who's still alive?
Not very many, right?
I'm talking to people. I'm talking to people from Utah. You're probably not big
We're like,
Wu-Tang
I
clan
know who
fans.
all I know is Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's all I know.
Well, yeah, I need to get a crest made that's ain't nothing to fuck with in Latin. How do you?
Oh, that would be easy. Yeah, just do that, and then you just got to get their colors.
And then a
as
tartan. Yeah, like it would be like
Wu-Tang
what, like a
tartan.
black and yellow tartan.
Just use what is it? Is it the Buchanan? They've already got one that's
Yeah.
like fucking or Cloud of the McLeod, right? The freaking super yellow one.
I don't know that it would go as well in Sacramento or Pleasanton, but it's very close to Oakland.
Oh my God, could you imagine? You'd be rocking it, dude. Go down, even if you went down to like LA.
Here's your Wu-Tang Clan kilt. Comes with a bulletproof vest. Sorry,
would be
sorry.
awesome.
Bullet resistant.
Bullet resistant. Yeah, not bulletproof.
Yeah.
Bullet resistant. I'd like it. I like it. I mean,
So talk
it's
to
a very good idea.
me. Talk to me about some of the contests, man. So day of, how'd it go? Did you guys get too melted to play well? Who were the
No,
bands that fucking kicked your dicks in?
So-
Whose bands
so-
did you kick their dicks in?
So when we got there, right, and we knew we were going up against 7 other bands. 2 bands we've already played against before, Nicholson's. They're just like kind of the phoenix that rose from the ashes, right?
That's
They were gone for,
Daryl's.
5
That's
years.
Daryl's band.
So they came out, they kicked our ass in Costa Mesa.
I'm supposed to
and-
play with them next year.
Oh, dude,
Don't-
they sound
Don't
great.
do it. You'd have to play with Daryl. Daryl makes you do silly things.
Yeah, that's Calvillo's band, and
But yeah,
he was like, "Hey, you want to come play with me next year?" It's like, "Fuck yeah, man! I don't got a band."
So they came out. City of Angels came out. Us, Utah Pipe Band came out. There was
Silicon was there.
Silicon Valley, Jefferson, House of Scotland, and then there was one other one I can't remember. There was 8 bands total. We came out playing our MSR the first day. Played it the best we've ever played it all season, which is what you want for your year-ending contest, right? Came out. I was like, man, if we could just get good sheets and maybe crack the top 3, I will die a happy man. And we fucking took 3rd. So the bands that beat us was
Metal.
City of Angels took first, one drumming, hands down. Nicholson took second, and we took third.
And
So
that's
we were
that's grade 4.
that was grade
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you
and
guys
then
should move up.
I wish.
No.
No, we got a while to go. Yeah, the people
should.
that need to move. The people that need to move up are Nicholson's and City of Angels.
Whoa. Hold on. Tell them about Sunday in Nicholson.
Oh my God! So it gets even better, right? So then,
Hey, Daryl, pay attention.
we're pumped up.
Let's
We're
say, yeah.
fucking
Oh,
so,
Calvillo will watch us, I'm sure.
we're so stoked, right? So we're feeling pretty confident. Like shit, we didn't plan on a third, so we're like, hey, we're going to play this super confidently. We're going to play the medley, which is our better of our 2 sets, and we're going to go aggressive because we want to see where the ball lies, right? Fuck, we get there and we take third again in medley, but this time the 2 switch. So City of Angels won drumming, won the fucking whole thing. They were awesome.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna beat them anytime
Yeah,
soon.
no, they're great. So then Silicon Valley grade 4 took second. We took third. Nicholson took fourth. Let me break down the score sheets. Nicholson took 2 firsts in piping, 8th in drumming, and 6th in ensemble.
Holy hell. So their drum corps got
How
fucking blasted.
often do I get to save your ass, Eric?
Yeah, it was amazing. So we took straight 4s except for drumming took third, and we took third place. And we beat Nicholson by 1 point because they got savaged in drumming and ensemble, which was crazy because I thought they sounded amazing. So what the fuck do I know, I guess. But yeah, it was almost as much parody as the Worlds with friggin' Phil Marshall winning by getting 8s in drumming as well. So it was crazy. But
I mean, we talked about it on the episode that one day I'll edit, probably by Christmas. But when we did the World's stream, and like that is the most like on the field malfunctions I think that I've ever seen. Like
crazy
early E's and late drones and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Like this is, like the rest of us, we're sitting around here and like we play bagpipes on the weekends and then we like go back to doing our jobs.
right.
I'm like, for a lot of you guys in grade 1 at
That is
Glasgow,
a job,
this is the only fucking thing you do. How are you cocking it up?
Right. Yeah, and it was kind of the same for us. And like I don't know, Matt could probably. Did you stay around and listen to Nicholson play? Because I didn't hear them play 8th place in drumming, so I don't know what happened. I don't know.
How do you get an 8th in drumming? By the way, do you just like take one drumstick, throw your drum at the judge, bend over, face down, ass up, and like ram it up your ass, or?
I don't know. See, eighth
definitely-
in drumming is not something I ever do, so I don't know.
Sometimes it's nice to have some
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Humblebrag Biggs.
I lost in my MSR solo, if that's worth anything.
You didn't lose. Matt.
Did you
No,
lose,
I
or
lost.
did you
Dead
just not
last.
get first?
Dead last in my MSR solo.
Oh,
But then I won hornpipe jig, so whatever.
so
That's
there you
okay. I got dead last at the Worlds in 2017, and I still said, "Hey, I played the Worlds."
go. Exactly. Like, we took 11th out of 19th when we went to the Worlds, and I was happy that we beat somebody. So I feel that.
Oh, I didn't beat anybody in the piping field, but a couple people in the parking lot for sure.
Nice. So yeah, it was really interesting. Grade 2, it was the same result for both days. It was North Stratton, Portland Metro, and then Wasatch took third again for both of them. And,
So Portland
and honestly,
slaps.
North Stratton does not sound like a grade 2 band, but I recorded all of those. They're going to go up on. There's a plug for Rab TV, so I recorded all of those competitions, and he's busy editing them. And I guess they have.
I'm very glad that you're doing so much work for Rab TV instead of Chanaran TV. It's great.
Hey, I'm on the fucking show right now. Look, if you hadn't stole the tables and we didn't paint dicks on them, but look, but that's going to go out, so you'll be able to see that on Rab. I recorded the thing.
I'm gonna get 1,000 big Rab Show stickers made that are just a cock, and then hand them out to everyone for free.
You put on stickers,
Yeah.
put on tables. I think you should.
That way, not only is the Big Rab Show promoted to an audience that is probably lacking in Ballymoney, but no one will steal your tables. This is a win-win.
That's right.
This is what I do. They pay me to solve problems.
Totally. So no, had to make some content for him because I've always wanted to record some stuff from Pleasanton because a lot of the other bands from outside the U.S. don't get to hear the quality of the Wuspaba and even like the BC and those guys that come down here and play. So
That's actually a pretty excellent segue because we have upcoming a Wuspaba General meeting, AGM, And so for the audience that's not American or West Coast American, because, dude, I'll tell you what, I shit talk associations a lot. WSPA tries really fucking hard. Midwest Pipe Band Association tries really hard and fucking succeeds. Yeah, the Eastern United States Pipe Band Association does pretty good, from all I can tell. And the RSPBA is like just hot garbage.
Just dumpster fire.
So, going into the upcoming WSPA AGM, is this a thing that you guys have conversations about in your band? Like, hey, are there things we should submit? Are there questions? Do people attend?
I think we do have people attend because I think they have like, if they have like voting, you have to have like someone from your band be there to vote, right? You have to have like a personal representative. I know
we send pipe majors at least.
Yeah,
it's here this year again, so it's not.
Well, so it's gonna be in Utah until there's a non-Utah.
Yeah, till the Pope retires, and then we won't have to worry about that. But like,
hey, Josh, come be the new Pope.
Oh my God, yes, be the president of WSPA, dude. That would be fucking amazing.
I already am the president of a thing that I didn't want to be the president of.
You could have everybody else bitch at you for not having an up-to-date fucking website or.
Well, okay, so let's talk about WSPA. So you have Jeff Mann, the Pope.
It's just like that when he goes around too. You take him
I'll
around
tell you
in a
what.
golf cart.
This is a person and an association that I have shit talked a lot. Mostly because like they weren't doing good at their job. I've spoken to this dude in person before, and I go. So most of my interactions with WSPA now are as a game sponsor, as an event organizer.
Right.
Like, and dude works his ass off, and I appreciate that. Like, cool guy. Don't get me wrong, WSPA still shits the bed a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the main reason that they got that judging.
Yeah, but like, I mean, or fucking like, we used to bitch about the like site being trash and results not being posted at all, and then like Carrie Ann came on and crushed.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's still fucking better. Like,
no, it's getting there, right? I mean, I think everybody has their faults, but I mean, things are getting better. I think people are taking it to heart. I mean,
Trevor, no!
The man, the myth, the legend. Look who it is.
Yo.
Are these the winners of the Pleasanton Highland Games?
Oh yeah, champions. What's up, brothers?
What's going on? Oh, hey, Eric. So Eric wrote our 6-8 march.
Oh.
Can't wait to hear y'all play it. I'm gonna freaking cry. I'll cry.
Yeah,
so
we
hard
were just talking about Pleasanton, and apparently y'all crushed.
We did our thing, and you know.
You're such a homer.
So grade
his
3
thing is to just kick everybody's ass.
Yeah, we're just really excited because like the last time we played that stuff, it was like Monterey. It just was not. It didn't feel right. It just felt like we weren't playing what we were doing at rehearsal. So like it was good to feel like, oh, like we played at Pleasanton like the way we play at rehearsal, which is always the goal. So yeah, it was super cool.
When are y'all going to give these guys a break and move up a grade?
Oh, it'll be this year. It'll be this fucking year, bro.
When's the AGM again? The AGM's next month, right?
Yeah, the AGM's next month, so I'll probably get some kind of alert from somebody. But Jeff Mann did, as he was giving me the results, the sheets, he was like, so next year, I said, I have to go now. So we'll see. But yeah, it's a conversation to be had. But
you guys are monsters out there. You sounded so good. So good, man. Yeah. I couldn't be prouder to get beat by you guys. We had a good run, but you guys had a better run. So that was awesome. We didn't shoot ourselves in the foot, and you guys did great. So
now you guys also placed, and it was a big field. So it's a big feat to kind of get up in the top 3 of 7 or 8 bands.
7 or 8 bands, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, you guys were awesome, and you guys got the cool freaking tent spot. We were so jelly of you guys. We got stuck over by the trash cans.
Don't even get Eric started.
Don't even talk about the fucking tables because we'll go off on tables. Kept stealing our tables. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Josh.
I won't tell you what time I got there on Friday to snag that spot, but
no, it's primo. It was primo. I was fucking with them.
I know you're very busy, brother. It's an excellent thing to see you, and yeah, I watched the performance. I thought you guys absolutely slayed, and I don't care what Jeff says. You're probably gonna have to move up, man. Just don't be so good. Be worse. Be worse at stuff.
All right. All right, we'll give it a whirl here. We'll try to do worse here at the haunted hayride setup area at Griffith Park right now. There's like a clown car and like a maze behind us if you can't see it. But
well, give my
anyway,
best.
it was good to say hi.
Give my best to your crew. I can't wait to meet all of them.
I will. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, we want to come to Vegas, and we know that you run that games basically. So
don't remind me, bro.
You're like, I'm already planning it, like right now.
Yeah, it's in the works. Don't worry, y'all are top of my list.
We'll just have to make sure we get some grade 3s to play against you guys, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring down some decent grade 3 bands.
Oh, you had a contest last year. What were there? 3 grade 3 bands? 4?
Oh yeah,
How many
That's
did you have?
right. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, well, I'm good at doing Highland Games, man. Like, what do you want?
All right.
I'm good at my job.
Just don't let Andy be MC of the judging, and you'll be fine.
He was
Angel's
very
full time.
He was editorializing all of the announcements, which I kind of enjoyed. Well, it was good to say hi to everybody. We're gonna get back to work here because you know me. We already had enough of a break, and I'm already wanting to.
Wow.
Oh, of course, brother.
Whole fucking week.
Hey, I love you, buddy. Take care.
All right.
Hi, you guys.
Just
Yeah, we're on break for a whole nother month, if that gives you an idea of how good we are.
Well, we got our AGM. We got our AGM Thursday, so we're a little busy, but not too much.
We call it an AGM. It's really a barbecue, and then
Wait, can I come?
Yeah. But you have to give a rookie speech. We give rookie speeches. Sometimes
it's the extent of our hazing. It's not.
Sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're trash. So
if you're lucky enough, you might win the award of my beautiful bagpipe cover that I made.
oh, what is the cover this year? You said is that the cat one or is it the
That like acid wash jean one with the
Oh my
chocolate
God.
and stuff.
She bedazzled the logo onto acid wash
Also,
cheese.
Josh,
Yes, dear.
make Chanarant pipe bag covers, and I know how to make them.
I mean,
Just saying.
I'm not opposed by any means. What are we thinking, guys? Like neon logo?
Yes. Dicks all over the bag, the dick print.
No one will
You can
steal
do,
your
like,
bag.
A special dilly like zipper pull.
Oh shit. You keep your D&D dice in there, right?
Be special.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. This has been absolutely too much fun, and I don't think we even got to half of it.
Oh yeah, no. There was so much crazy shit, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Who got laid the most in Pleasanton? Let's just close.
Matt. I think Matt did.
Was it Matt? Matt's saving himself for his 4th marriage and 17th kid.
Oh no, we're done with kids. We got those taken care of.
Okay, perfect. Matt just sat on a beer cooler for long enough.
Exactly.
Sort of like the sheep.
Oh.
But Thea's at Oktoberfest. You have any closing thoughts, love?
I love you all.
I miss your
I'm gonna
faces. All
I'm
3
gonna
of
go
them.
drink some.
Oh
You wanna
no!
come
back?
You're gonna drink more.
No, nor beer.
Also, people need to send Eric more Jameson.
Fucking asshole. Seriously, fucking asshole.
Wait, do you not like Jameson?
Oh, do you remember what I did to me last time when I threw up for 4 hours at fucking Drunksgiving? When you tried to kill me? You tried to kill a 49-year-old man with fucking
Technically,
Jameson.
Thea tried to kill you.
Yeah, but Andy did help a little.
It wasn't. It
Oh no,
wasn't me.
she snuck up completely behind me drinking a beer at
He helped a
Pleasanton.
lot.
I think Thea was trying to kill Isla, and then you were collateral damage.
I was in
Yeah,
the blast
for
zone
it.
for sure. I was in the blast zone for sure.
He came
Yeah,
back
she's-
for seconds. the pen. Isla, I love you.
We miss her. She's been busy. I haven't seen her around.
I mean, I could call her, but it's noon. So, well, next time,
Oh yeah, for sure.
we'll get Isla on. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this unexpected episode of the Chanter Rant podcast. You can support the show at patreon.com/chanterrant. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to Matt Birch. And Thea,
Thea.
for joining me and regaling us with your stories. And with that,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play myself out. Bye.
Who says?